Hi, third grade, and Merry Christmas. Happy Tuesday. We're dressed up in all of our Christmas gear today, and we're celebrating online learning with a Christmas day. So, put on your best Christmas hat, headband, shirt, pajamas, whatever you have that's Christmas. Get your parents to take a picture of you and post it on the Facebook parent page. Let's get some points. Today in Bible, we're going to do a bit of a review, and it's actually your activity as well as your lesson. So you guys can grab a piece of paper, or if you want to type it up, whatever you want to write down your answers on, this is your activity for the day. So we're going to get both of those done at once. So this is how it's going to work. I'm going to go through 10 questions, and I'm going to ask you each of the questions, and you guys are going to write down your answers. Then at the very end of the lesson, I will go through and tell you the answers, and you can see how many you got right. So, you guys ready? All right, first question. So grab a piece of paper, pencil, get ready. You can just put a number 1. Number 1, what did Goliath do to the Israelites? Now, you guys don't have to write down the question. You can just write down your answer. So what did Goliath do to the Israelites? All right. Number 2, what did David's father send him to do? Remember, you don't have to write the question. Just write a number 2 and put your answer. What did David's father send him to do? Number 3. What was David's reaction when he heard Goliath's taunting? What did he say, or what did he do? If you guys want to, you can pause the video as you're writing out your answers. Number 4, what evidence did David have of God? So what previously happened in David's life that gave him evidence of God? Number 5, what book of the Bible is the story of David and Goliath in? Which book of the Bible? And number 6 is kind of connected to number 5. It's asking, is the book of the Bible in the Old Testament or the New Testament? So did David and Goliath happen in the Old Testament before Jesus came, or the New Testament while Jesus was on earth? Number 7, who is the Messiah? Who is the Messiah? Number 8, you guys are doing awesome. In Hebrews 11, so that's what we learned about yesterday, it is nicknamed the blank of blank. What did they nickname the chapter 11 in Hebrews? The blank of blank. Number 9, Jesus, speaking in a hyperbole, said, if we place our faith in God, we can move what? Jesus, speaking in a hyperbole, said, if we place our faith in God, we can move what? And the last one, number 10. Do we always see God's promises fulfilled in our lifetime? So this is a yes or no question. Do we always see God's promises fulfilled in our lifetime? All right. If you guys are still answering, if you need to pause me, you can answer in those questions. And now we're going to check your work. Let's see how many you got right. All right. So looking at number 1, what did Goliath do to the Israelites? If you said taunt or challenge or any word like that, you are correct. And he did that every day for how many days, boys and girls? 40 days. You got it. Number 2, what did David's father send him to do? Well, David's father sent him to bring lunch to his brothers, or bring food. It wasn't always lunch, but bring food to his brothers. Number 3, what was David's reaction when he heard Goliath's taunting? So there's a few correct answers here. If you said he responded with faith, if he responded, remember he was talking to his brothers and the other men, and he was saying, why has no one fought him yet? pretty much he decided when he was talking to them, he was going to challenge Goliath and fight him. Number 4, what evidence did David have of God? So we learned that David had evidence of God from 2 animals that he was able to overcome. Do you guys remember the 2 animals? It was the bear and the lion. You got it. So that was the evidence David had of God. Number 5, what book of the Bible is the story of David and Goliath in? If you said 1 Samuel, you are correct. And then the next question is similar. It's asking is it in the Old Testament or the New Testament, and it is in the Old Testament. David and Goliath happened before Jesus came to earth. Number 7, who is the Messiah? Jesus, you got it. Number 8, what is the nickname for Hebrews 11? It's the Hall of Faith. So if you wrote Hall of Faith, you got it right. Number 9, Jesus, speaking in a hyperbole, said if we place our faith in God, we can move the mountain or mountains. You got it. And the last question, number 10, do we always see God's promise fulfilled in our lifetime? No, we do not always see God's promise fulfilled in our lifetime. Now, sometimes we do. David saw God's promise when he was able to conquer Goliath, but many times we don't get to see it, just like we had talked about in our lesson yesterday with the Hall of Faith. So, you guys did awesome. I hope you got the majority of your questions correct. If you weren't able to write them down in time, I have attached all of the questions underneath this video lesson, so you guys can type up your answers, write them out, send them into your homeroom teacher for a participation grade. So yeah, I hope you guys are all doing well. Me and Mrs. Bethune are praying for you and your families. If you guys need anything, reach out to us, and we are happy to help. We love you, and have a great day.